Hi, I'm Myra Ferguson for CreativePro, and in this video, I'd like to show you how to navigate Premiere, including how to set up your workspace, especially if you're a beginner, find and open panels, and view and navigate through your content in the timeline. When you first open Premiere and are in edit mode, you may see the Learning Workspace. Like other Adobe applications, panels and tools can be arranged in various presets found in the upper right of the interface, or by going to the top of the window menu to Workspaces, where they're organized alphabetically. The Learning Workspace includes tutorials and other content to help get you started. If I close the Learn panel by going to its flyout menu and selecting Close Panel, you can see that it's very similar to the Editing Workspace that includes a few additional panels in some of the panel groups and an additional panel group for properties. To switch to a panel within a group, such as Effect Controls, you can click on it or select it from the window menu. If the panel is open and already part of a panel group, it will appear within its group. If a panel selected from the window menu isn't already open, such as the Essential Sound panel, then it will open either in a panel group or as a floating panel, like the Learn panel. I would point out that the search icon in the upper right may not be what you expect. If you're familiar with the Discovery panel in Photoshop and Illustrator that can be accessed by a search icon in the upper right of either of those applications, you know that it lets you search for a tool or a panel and provides tutorials and help articles. Although this icon in Premiere is for a search, it's used for searching through visuals, metadata, and text. Fortunately, Premiere doesn't have as many panels or tools as either Photoshop or Illustrator, so those are easy to find. There are some nested tools, but this is the full set. Now let's take a look at the timeline. First, click inside of it. You'll know it has focus when it has a thin blue border around it. We can make the timeline, or whichever panel has focus, take over the screen by going to Window, Maximize Frame, or by pressing the tilde key. You can toggle the view back to the default by going to Window, Restore Frame Size, or by pressing the tilde key again. Maximizing the timeline can help when you have a lot of content in your sequence. Another way to see your sequence's content in the timeline is to zoom in and out. The bars below the video and audio tracks let you zoom in by dragging the right circle to the left and zoom out by dragging the right circle to the right. Keyboard shortcuts also let you zoom in and out. The plus key zooms in and the minus key zooms out. If you'd like to make your entire sequence fit within the timeline, press the backslash key. When you're zoomed in, you can move around the timeline by dragging on the bar at the bottom. You can also use keyboard shortcuts to navigate through your sequence. The down arrow key goes to the beginning of the next clip. The up arrow key goes to the beginning of the previous clip. Shift plus the home key goes to the beginning of the selected clip. Shift plus the end key goes to the end of the selected clip. The end key by itself goes to the end of your sequence, and the home key by itself goes to the beginning of the sequence. Just as the bar on the bottom affects the horizontal view of the timeline, the bars on the right affect the height of all the tracks. The top tracks are for video, and the bottom tracks are for audio. Drag the top circle of the top bar to shrink the height of all the video tracks. When the video tracks are small enough, the thumbnails are hidden. Drag the top circle of the top bar down to increase the height of the video tracks. Pressing Control on Windows or Command on macOS with the plus or minus keys also adjusts the height of the video tracks. Similarly, you can adjust the height of the audio tracks using the bottom circle of the bottom bar, or use Alt on Windows or Option on macOS with the plus or minus keys to adjust the height of the audio tracks. If you want to adjust the height of both the video and audio tracks, then use Shift with either the plus or minus sign. Double-clicking in the blank space on the right of the track header toggles between enlarging a track and returning it to its default height. You can also increase or decrease the height of an individual track by hovering between it and the next track until you see the cursor change to an up and down arrow and then dragging it to the desired height. As you've seen, a taller video track increases the size of a clip's thumbnail. If you'd like to see the thumbnail at both the beginning and end of a clip, go to the Timeline's flyout menu and select Video Head and Tail Thumbnail. If you'd like to see more thumbnails similar to many streaming services' thumbnail scrubbing, go back to that same flyout menu and select Continuous Video Thumbnails. As you can see, Premiere includes many features for customizing and navigating your workspace. I'm Myra Ferguson, and I hope these tips help you get started to efficiently navigate Premiere for your next project.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And for thousands more how-to articles and tutorials, visit our website, CreativePro.com, and become a member today. Thanks for learning with us.